Peace and love. Peace and love. Yo, the topic of today is don't ever bite the hand that feeds you. People need to meditate on that and take that for real and not take that for granted because this right here could be a life changing experience for you when you do things in violation. You know what I'm saying? When you depended on people and people found mercy in your heart to look out for you and you take that for granted and you want to do what you want to do according to their rules and regulations, that's biting the hand that feeds you. That's disrespect in all kinds of manners, yo. If you have an issue with somebody, you should address it in certain ways where you could get your point across strategically. You know what I'm saying? With respect. Because if you're dependent on that person, they don't have to tolerate your mess. You need to just humble yourself and kill your pride and ego and just go along with the flow and save your money until you can get on your feet. Because if you're in a vulnerable situation like that, you're just going to have to eat crow. If you know that person lives a certain way, a certain structure in their lifestyle, and they don't get along with your lifestyle, don't try to bombard what he's doing or she's doing because you're so selfish and egotistical that you're going to let your pride and ego tell you to do whatever because it is whatever, and that's how you're going to make it like that, or what? That's how you're going to have it hard in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you depend on that person. You don't got money. You don't got your stuff together. You don't got your credit together. You don't got whatever. So you need to just humble yourself, eat the crow, say yeah, whatever, and be obedient to what that person's instructions is, and stop trying to challenge that person to make that person upset enough to want to kick you out. If you know that person don't smoke, and you knew that from the very beginning, why would you, knowing you depend on him, start smoking in his room? Thinking, oh, he ain't gonna smell it. He in the other room. Or he at work. I'm gonna open the windows and put the fan on so he won't smell it. No one's gonna stink up the room. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stain the walls. He ain't trying to live like that. Why would you put his lungs in jeopardy because he's trying to keep himself straight and clean in his lungs? And then if he got to get drug tested because he depended on his job to pay for these bills in the house, they keep you sheltered. Why'd you put him in jeopardy like that for smoking your little loud or your little sour or whatever you smoking, Zaza, whatever you smoking? You know what I'm saying? Why would you be that selfish and egotistical to do that, to put yourself in jeopardy out of your home and cause him to lose his job for that smoke coming in his lungs or smelling like weed when he don't smoke weed or do anything like that? That's biting the hand that feeds you. Of course, anybody would kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Or if that person lives a civilized, peaceful, quiet life and he allowed you and your kids to come through, right? Why'd you allow your kids to run through the house all loud, disrespectful, tampering with things, touching things that's not theirs, breaking things that's not theirs, no home training, you don't even discipline them at all. And then when it comes to change their diapers, you leave their dirty diapers in the trash and don't take it outside. So you funking up his house with all this funky smells from whatever they ate, from their pampers, and you don't take it outside. You sit there laying around watching TV. That's biting the hand that feeds you. Why should he suffer living like that? And if he have kids or not, why would he have to tolerate that from you and your kids? And he looking out for you, giving you a break. That's biting the hand that feeds you. Another one is when it comes down to rent. You want to pay him when you want to pay him. Knowing the rent is due first of the month or whatever, you want to pay him on the 15th of the month. Or whatever your pay period may be without sacrifices. Or you don't pay him at all. You give him half the money, or you want to go to New York, a ball, or wherever. Miami, or your girls' trips or something like that. You got this man or your landlord waiting on his rent. And he looking out for you and found mercy in his heart to look out for you to give you a place to stay to keep you off the streets. biting the hand that feeds you. Why would you do something like that to get yourself kicked out and get your kids kicked out? Knowing you ain't got the means, don't got the credit, don't got the finances, don't got the reputation, don't got the people to look out for you. You at that person's mercy. Come on, man. Or this person coming home, you coming home at night and you see, you know what I'm saying, your tenant or whoever sitting on the stoop blasting reggae music all throughout the night, smoking weed, talking to their neighbors across the street 2, 3 in the morning, frying chicken in the crib with all the windows and doors open, and he just coming home from work trying to get some sleep, and all the neighbors is trying to sleep. But he gotta hear all this loud music and hear your conversation, smelling this weed, sitting on the stoop 2, 3 in the morning blasting reggae music. Come on, man. That's biting the hand that feeds you. That's disrespect. That shows you don't care about that person who's looking out for you. You think that person's soft, you know what I'm saying, because they ain't do nothing to you in the past. And you think that, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you think it's sweet. Why get yourself kicked out like that? Why your neighbors, his neighbors, gotta suffer hearing your loud music or smelling your weed, or if your weed is stashed in the car, smelling all that sour a block away, knowing it's coming, you standing with that person's home, and now you damage their landlord's reputation. Why would you do that? Come on, man, make it make sense, yo. Be easy, yo. Wake up.